Hey, what's up guys, it's Tristan and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be drawing Luigi. In this, you're going to see some boos in the background, Luigi with his vacuum from Luigi's Mansion, and a toad kind of scared, cowering behind him. So in this, you'll see me start from my pencil sketch. I use micron pens to do the inking portion with it. I inked Luigi and Toad, and the rest of the background is kind of done in using various other materials. I started off this piece thinking the whole thing would be colored pencil, but after doing another piece, which I'll show later on the channel, I realized colored pencil on an 18 by 24 inch page is just a lot of colored pencil. So for the background, I started mixing up my medium. I did Luigi with Prismacolor pencils and Toad as well with Prismacolor pencils and ink. The background is with ink and colored pencil and a little bit of watercolor for the floor. I got the idea for doing this piece from living with a roommate of mine. He really loved Luigi, probably more than anybody else I've met. So I started drawing this when we lived together. Didn't finish it 2 years later, so shout out to Casey, you know, half decent roommate, I'd say. When you see me go in with the paintbrush, I'm using odorless mineral spirits to dissolve some of the paint pigment to move it around on the page to give me a smoother finish. After I kind of decided not to go with the color pencil for the entire piece, I was going to use chalk pastel for the background. I started putting a few of those layers down on one of the ghosts in the background, one of the boos, and I just didn't like how it was turning out, so I kind of switched up to something else. I decided to go back to using the color pencils for the boos themselves and watercolor for the base of the picture, which sadly you won't be able to see me drawing in most of this. I had to learn how this camera works again, first video. I decided to draw the boos in chunks. I wanted to keep the pencil sketch around for as long as I could, and also use the white of the paper to kind of reduce the amount of layering I had to do on the boos themselves. The purple in the background is a mixture of a blue and a magenta ink that I had. King Boo is probably my favorite part of this piece outside of Luigi. I feel like once I put King Boo in, it really brought the piece together. When I got to the floor, I just decided to throw some watercolor in there. I had not really worked with watercolor too much before. I don't know why I wanted to experiment so much on this piece. Even the ink was somewhat of an experimentation too, but you know, I love how everything ended up coming out, you know, kind of just going with the flow of it all. The wood texture on the bottom of this piece is probably the most surprising part of it. I went over the bottom with watercolor and I wasn't exactly feeling how smooth I was able to get the watercolor. Again, I hadn't really used watercolor too much. I wasn't terrified by what I saw, but definitely wasn't my best thing. So I decided to go over top of that and pronounce the grain in the wood a little bit more. I'm really happy with how it turned out. At the end, you see me go in with a chalk pastel around each ghost. I want to give it more of a soft look around the edges. Alright guys, so that's it. You see the Luigi piece. I really like how it came out overall. You can check out more of my work on my website, tristancause.com, or you can go to any of the links you see on the screen for my social media. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'll be uploading more content soon.